Hello, welcome back to Paul's Stuff. This is my space on YouTube where I get to talk about all the things I love. Lots of Star Wars, lots of lightsabers. And today is an unboxing. As you might be able to tell, I have purchased some more things from the people at Double Box Toys. Double Box Toys provide a service where they you can buy items in the UK which are not otherwise available in the UK. So in this instance, this is some more goodies from Galaxy's Edge, the Disney Star Wars theme park. So without any more ado, let's have a look and see what is in this rather large box. I kind of know what's in the box, and if you've read, obviously if you've read the title of the video, you'll know what is in the box as well. But I've wanted one of these for a little while, and I thought I kind of have enough money at the moment to get one, so let's get rid of some paper. Now I've got some accessories here. So I think we'll deal with those separately. We'll take a look at the main item first. And that is let's get rid of this big box. So I've been wanting one of these for a little while, and I went ahead and bought myself one of the Droid Depot remote controlled R2-D2s. Now this is a this version is I think is a 40th anniversary of Return of the Jedi version. So this is a little bit different to the standard R2-D2 that you can buy a box like this in the Droid Depot. So this one comes already with the drink serving accessory, and it also has the metal dome, which is a nice addition. It has extra lights to the ones that are on the plastic domed version. Nicely packaged in the boxes that I've come to recognise as being from the Droid Depot, these blue and white boxes. Nice description on the back telling us what's in the box. Now, I believe these come with batteries as well. So let's break into this box and see what we can find out about this remote controlled R2-D2 from the Droid Depot at Disney Parks Galaxy's Edge. As I mentioned when I talked about Double Box Toys, these aren't generally available in the UK. You can get them through services like Double Box Toys, but they are then more expensive. I'm not sure how much this is in the park. $159.99, and I think this retails from Double Box Toys for £229 here in the UK. So I've got some tie wraps which I'm just going to cut at the back here. I think these are holding the droid in place. My apologies if that loud noise frightened you. Try and make the others come out a little bit less noisily. Very nicely packaged, obviously. I don't want him to move about in the box. So I believe that's all of those out now. So will you now come out? Yes, come out from that part of the box. You can already tell this is quite a heavy droid. Trying now to get this out without overstressing anything or breaking it. Some more ties holding in the drinks tray. There's R2. I believe we have to set him up like that. He's got some tape holding his doors shut, and then this drinks tray assembly is all, I believe, in separate pieces. I know several people have said that on reviews that these pieces can be a little bit loose and don't stick together very well. But we'll see how we go with that. It's obviously coming apart, just taking it out of the box. And dropping things. Quite nicely done. A little bit bigger than I anticipated it would be, which is nice. Like big droids here. So here's the drinks tray. Now I believe from what I've seen that this really only kind of sits on R2 when he's standing upright, so we might have to sort that out with him. And of course at the bottom of the tray we also have the remote control. I can cut the tire on that. So this is a remote controlled R2-D2. Very tightly packaged in here. Oh, there's two tires on that. That's why then. Very well packaged. We've got his R2's remote. We'll just pop all of this away for now. Over to one side. So this is what this R2 comes with. He has the metal dome. I can confirm this is the metal dome. It feels metal. What I'll probably do now is just a brief look at what this can do, and then I may do another video that that covers all the extra features and things for him. Has these various doors. We'll talk about those as we go through as well. So, the features of this R2. get the knife out of the way now, we don't need that anymore. So this is a great looking R2-D2. Oh, we've got more tape here. Not sure what that's holding. Yeah, that's a piece of tape on both sides. I don't think there's any more tape. So we've got with this particular version of R2. Now this is basically the same as the R series droids that you build in the Droid Depot when you go to Galaxy's Edge. So if you happen to go there and you have the chance to build a droid, if you decide to build an R series droid, then this is the sort of droid that you'll be building. They're all based on the R2 body. If I go through this, as far as I'm aware, there is no instruction sheet with this. No, that's fairly typical for Disney parks items. So we've got these two side doors that open and they have accessory slots. Another door here with another accessory slot, and behind this door there's a slot for a personality chip. So you can change the sounds and things that this will make by changing the personality chip. It's a little bit disconcerting that there aren't any instructions, because it doesn't tell you whether you have to pair the remote control or not to start with. So I guess we'll turn him on and find out. So the remote control uses 2 AAA batteries, and R2 himself uses 6 AA batteries. I believe they're all included. So let's turn on R2 and turn on the remote. And yeah, nothing's happening. So now I've got no instructions on how to actually pair this. I'm just checking again that I've not missed something. No, there are no instructions on pairing this whatsoever. So I think I know from having watched some videos what you have to do. Is you turn him on and you hold the button until he light blinks. There we go. And then we hold down 2 buttons on here. There we go. And he's paired. So the electronic functions, we have forwards and backwards, and you turn left and right. You can turn his head, and you can make him speak. And by default he speaks with the voice of R2-D2. And when he's speaking, because this is the metal dome, we get lights on the back as well, which is a really nice feature. Some movable little pieces on his head. These leg pieces come off, and there are ports underneath where you can plug in some accessories. We'll look at those again when I look at the accessories. I think I'm going to do this video in 2 parts. So we'll look at R2 in this configuration first, and then we'll look at him with his accessories after that. So I'm just going to fold R2's legs in. I believe if we push a button on the middle leg, that will actually come out. We'll get R2 standing upright. And this is where the drinks tray accessory comes in. So this is the drinks tray that we see R2 with in Return of the Jedi on Jabba's sail barge. And then we have nicely articulated serving arm, which should just plug in to the top of the head. There we go. It's all fully articulated. That's interesting. Difficult to actually get it to go over the top of the mugs. Maybe that's me. And then obviously you can turn his head to feel different. There we go. That's better. Slightly. You can turn his head to feel the different mugs. This is quite floppy. And he talks away. So that's the 40th anniversary of the Return of the Jedi R2-D2 from the Droid Depot at Galaxy's Edge, Disney Parks. Very nicely put together. Yeah, a little bit disappointed that this doesn't sit more over the glasses in some instances, but I guess it can go at an angle and feel them, can't it? Where's he looking? There we go. So, yeah, the Galaxy's Edge Droid Depot R2-D2. As I say, you can get this in a different format where you don't get the drinks tray or the metal dome. Both of those are available as separate items anyway at the Droid Depot. Just going to take his drinks tray off of him for a moment. I think what I'll do a different video to show you with the accessories that he has that I've also ordered with him, and I may do a short video to show you him rolling around as well. So yeah, watch this space for more videos. The accessories that I have with him, I bought a couple of so these have all got tags from double box toys on them. I'm just removing those. Got 2 of the personality chips. So I have a silver Scoundrel chip, personality chip, and I have a red First Order personality chip. I believe these little boxes kind of clip together, which is nice. So we'll be looking at those in a separate video. I also bought a set of accessory arms. So these plug into the holes on underneath the panels on the body, and we'll do. They don't have any electronic function as such, but they add to how R2 looks. They're purely aesthetic, but I thought, why not? I'll get a set of the accessory arms, and I also got a set of the jet attachments. Now, I was never a fan of seeing R2-D2 fly about with jets on. But I thought these looked really cool to go with this R2. So with these, as we said before, these side panels come off, these clip on instead, and the final button on the remote control, this top one, will actually have a function with those. So the bottom one makes R2 talk. But at the moment, the top one doesn't do anything. It's sending a signal. You can see there's a red light flashing, but it doesn't actually do anything until you have an accessory plugged into the leg ports. So that's R2-D2, or this version of R2-D2 from Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. Really nicely done from what I can see so far. I'm going to go off and have a bit of fun with this now, and then I'll come back at some point and show you these accessories, and I'll do a little video of R2-D2 running around on the floor here as well. Can't really run him on the table, he's a little bit fast. Another feature of this, I believe, is that the domes just pull off, and there's a lot of detail underneath. You can tell from the inside of this, there's definitely the metal dome. You can feel from the weight of it. You can see all the different lighting systems in there. And then to put the dome back on, just line it up, and it clicks back into place very nicely. This is quite a heavy droid. I believe there are all sorts of other accessories you can get for him as well. There are different coloured panels, there are stickers you can put in the panels. There are a set of blasters that you can put into the legs as well. But one thing I didn't show, these little arms on his chest also come out, and I believe that the coloured panels that you can get have matching coloured versions of these arms. I obviously want this one to stay like R2-D2, so that's how he'll be staying. Fantastic new toy. So I'm off to play with him. Hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, please give it a thumbs up. Watch out for the other videos coming up on the accessories and things as well. They'll be following soon. But for now, that's everything for this video. If you like the content I'm producing, please consider subscribing to the channel. At the time of recording this, I checked this morning and we're one person off of having 500 subscribers, which would be absolutely amazing. So once again, I hope you've enjoyed today. Please come back and have a look at what else is on the channel. But for now, from me and R2, that's everything. And all that leaves us to do is to say cheerio.